The story opens with Rue's birth, which coincides with the day of the 9/11 attacks. From the start, she's a challenging child, prone to intense crying fits over seemingly random things. Her mother, desperate for answers, takes her to countless doctors and specialists. By the time Rue is young, prescription medications are already a constant presence in her life. Every week, her mom carefully organizes pills to ensure Rue never misses a dose. As she grows up, Rue's struggles deepen. She experiences sudden fainting spells, endures relentless bullying, and grows to despise school with every fiber of her being. To avoid facing her emotions, she begins sneaking Xanax from her mother's bathroom, pretending to be sick so she can stay home. She isn't in physical pain. She just wants to feel numb enough to get through the day without thinking. One night, all Rue wants is to make it to a party. She plans to get high on harder drugs, combining cocaine and alcohol until she spirals out of control. That night nearly kills her. Shortly afterward, she's admitted to rehab, where she manages to stay sober for 3 months and earns a sobriety coin. When summer ends, her mom and sister pick her up to bring her home. On the drive back, Rue notices Jules for the first time, a new girl in town with a bold, unconventional style. The moment Rue is free, she goes straight to Fezco, her dealer, looking to score. He updates her on everything that happened while she was gone. She also meets Ashtray, Fezco's younger brother, who handles the money and has far more street smarts than Fez. Ash has no sympathy for Rue's recent rehab stay and sells her pills without hesitation. On her way out, Rue sees Nate, East Highlands golden boy, buying alcohol in bulk for a massive end-of-summer party. Nate spots Jules riding her bike and aggressively swerves toward her, knocking her over just to assert dominance. From there, the focus shifts to Jules's life. She's just moved in with her father after he gained custody due to her mother's struggles with addiction. Her closest friend is Kat, who's also bullied at school, largely because of her weight. That afternoon, Jules helps Maddy, Nate's girlfriend and the most popular girl in school, pick out an outfit. Nate has been treating Maddy terribly, and she's determined to get back at him. When Rue gets home, her mom immediately realizes she's stolen pills and threatens to send her back to rehab. Rue shuts down, locks herself in her room, and prepares for an inevitable drug test. To cheat it, she steals supplements from a pharmacy and follows a dangerous plan involving massive doses of vitamins and gallons of water, fully aware it could kill her. As a backup, she asks Lexi, her childhood friend, for clean urine. Lexi agrees reluctantly, disappointed that Rue is still using. During the drug test, Rue narrowly passes. A flashback reveals the trauma of Gia finding Rue overdosing years earlier, explaining her mother's constant fear. Meanwhile, we learn Jules is transgender and self-administers hormone injections. Though her father tries to support her, he doesn't fully understand her. That night, Jules lies about going to a party and instead meets an older man at a motel, lying about her age. After a brief, rough sexual encounter, she heads to the party. At the party, Nate humiliates Chris by exposing explicit photos and videos of Cassie, destroying Chris's image of her. When Cassie arrives later, Chris is cold and distant, yet they still end up sleeping together. Rue arrives high and immediately takes the pills Ash sold her. The drugs distort her reality almost instantly. Maddy retaliates against Nate by having sex with another guy in front of everyone. Nate explodes, destroying the house. He then turns his cruelty toward Jules, trying to embarrass her publicly until she pulls a knife on him, completely flipping the power dynamic. Rue checks on Jules, learns they live on the same street, and accepts a ride home. Rue stays the night, and the two grow closer. The next morning, it's revealed that the man Jules met at the motel is Nate's father, Cal. Flashbacks show Nate discovering his father's secret recordings as a child, an experience that permanently shaped his cold, controlling personality. Nate grows obsessed with discipline, perfection, and dominance, using Maddy as a symbol of the ideal life he wants to project. As days pass, Rue spirals further into addiction, while Nate becomes increasingly violent. Kat discovers a sex video of her has gone viral, but instead of collapsing, she notices men praising her body. She capitalizes on the attention, creating an online persona and eventually becoming a paid dominatrix, finding confidence through control and humiliation. Rue gets pulled into deeper danger through Fesco and his supplier, Mouse, who threatens her with fentanyl. Nate brutally assaults the man Maddy slept with, then manipulates events so the man takes the fall for Nate's abuse. Jules is also blackmailed into silence. Nate's reputation is restored, while the truth stays buried. Rue and Jules grow closer, but Rue relapses repeatedly, hiding it from Jules. Nate continues manipulating everyone around him, including Cassie, who becomes obsessed with him. Meanwhile, Lexi secretly writes a play based on her friends' lives. Rue's addiction reaches a breaking point when she's fronted thousands of dollars worth of drugs by Lori, a terrifying dealer who warns her that failure means death or trafficking. Rue spirals completely out of control, leading to a violent confrontation with her family, especially Jules, whom she cruelly pushes away. Fleeing rehab, Rue embarks on a desperate, chaotic run through the city, stealing, breaking in, and narrowly escaping police. Lori drugs her and nearly traps her permanently, but Rue escapes and returns home, broken broken and exhausted. As Rue detoxes, Lexi's play premieres, exposing everyone's secrets. Cassie publicly implodes, Nate loses control, and Fezco's storyline erupts into violence when police raid his home, resulting in Ashtray's death. The season closes with shattered relationships everywhere. Jules tells Rue she loves her, but Rue can't accept it yet. Instead, she quietly returns to rehab, hoping for once that she can stay.